There are things lots of us start doing as girls without ever really being told why or taught why. You just pick them up along the way from family, friends, the internet, or from trial and error. And sometimes you don't even realize that some of those things are actually making your body feel worse, not better. So over time, you start adjusting, keeping what works and letting go of what doesn't. And in today's video, I'm giving you a list of things that quietly makes your life better as a girl, a lady, or a woman. Nothing complicated, nothing excessive, just things that actually make a difference in your day-to-day life. First is breathable underwear. This is one very important item in our lives. What we wear every day as ladies matters more than we think. Switching to breathable options is one of those small quiet changes that your body would be very thankful to you long term. Now, I know you've heard wear cotton panties, but it's the truth. The best form of underwear for us ladies are cotton panties because they are breathable, they allow air to come in, they allow heat to leave, and they keep us feeling fresh and dry. So get your cotton panties. Number 2, owning a water bottle for hydration. Ladies, this is one of the most overlooked things ever. When you're not drinking enough water, your body adjusts in ways you might not notice immediately. Our lady part is self-cleaning, producing secretions to get rid of all that needs to be gotten rid of. But when you don't drink enough water, these secretions become more concentrated. Also, the urine too becomes also very concentrated, creating a stronger smell and making you feel less fresh and uncomfortable even when you're clean. So even if you hate drinking water, look for creative ways to help you drink water because it helps your bodily functions. So ladies, get your fancy bottles or your fancy cups if it will help you drink more water and get chugging. Okay. The third point is having a gentle cleansing routine. A lot of us were taught that clean means doing more things to mask or hinder our normal feminine scent. Because yes, every woman has a scent, but it's not supposed to be offensive or pungent. And most of us were taught to use stronger products, more washing, yoni steaming to try help us feel extra fresh, etc. But our bodies aren't meant to go through those steps to stay fresh. When things are too harsh, they can disrupt your natural balance, and instead of helping, they create a cycle where things never feel right, and in fact they eventually get worse. But gentle cleansing is the best form of caring for your lady parts, and the best way to cleanse gently is using warm water and a washcloth to clean around your pubic area, in between your labia majoras and minoras, and clean the surfaces very well, and you're good to go. You don't need any harsh chemical or any harsh cleansing anything. If you must use a soap, which I'm not a fan of, you can only use a gentle soap, a soap that doesn't have fragrance, that is stemmed for sensitive skin. You use it down there because those areas are quite sensitive and you don't want to disrupt your vaginal flora. Number 4 on this list is having a period care system. This is not about products, but having or creating a system that works solely for you. Knowing your flow, being prepared, and understanding your body's timing is key, because the stress of being caught off guard or being uncomfortable every month adds up to more than what we talk about. When your system works right, you track your cycles, you prep for it before, during, and after, and everything feels easier. For me, there's this app I use on my phone because there are 1,000,001 things on my mind, and my own cycle is one of the things I'm not manually tracking. So I simply input my details on this app and it does the hard work for me while keeping me on top of my game. It also helps me with hydration because I can be so busy and forget to drink my water. Please, I'm not sponsored by them. They don't know me yet. Maybe they would someday, but as of now, they don't know me. But the truth is, I have honestly been using this app, and I'm telling you what has worked for me and is still working for me. This brings me to my next point: cycle tracking. This changes how you understand yourself. when you start tracking your cycles actively using an app, unless you want to do it manually. When you start tracking your cycle, you begin to notice patterns in your energy, mood, and body's signals. Things that used to feel random start to make sense, and instead of reacting to your body negatively, you start working with it. Cycle tracking will help you understand why you were calm last week and crying all through this week. Trust me, to shed more light, and you will understand yourself better, and you won't think you are possessed anymore. Okay, now to my 6th point: changing out of damp clothing. This is one of those habits that seems small but isn't. After sweating, workouts, or long days, staying in damp clothes can affect your comfort, pH balance, and freshness. It's not about being extreme, but just being mindful of how long your body stays in moisture matters, because damp environments can give rise to growth of harmful microbes. So take notes. The next point is having a balanced eating habit. Intentionally and consistently avoiding foods that contains refined sugars, processed carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats are key. Incorporating fermented foods like yogurts, apple cider vinegar is very key, because they introduce good bacteria to your gut and to your overall body system. Supplementing with good strains of pre and probiotics would help effectively introduce lactobacillus species to further strengthen your vaginal microbiome. What you eat affects your digestion, hormones, and energy, and all of that connects back to how your body feels daily. It's all about supporting, so support your bodies intentionally. The 8th point is having a consistent hygiene routine. You don't need to overdo nor underdo anything. It's all about consistency. Simple habits done regularly tend to work better than intense routines done occasionally. Keep it simple with gentle cleansing, using non-fragrant products in your lady parts, shave when appropriate, wiping well, and maintaining a sustainable yet intentional and consistent routine would make a huge difference. To my 9th point, having a mental reset habit. Stress is experienced daily, and stress don't always show loudly. Sometimes stress shows up in your bodily functions, as your body energy would feel off, or your system would feel unsettled. Having a way to pause, even if briefly, helps more than we realize. So learn to take a break from stressful situations, guard your emotions, and learn to distress effectively. Finally, having a simple skincare routine that is effective. You don't need multiple steps in your skincare routine to look and feel good. Just something you can maintain that helps you stay put together and neat. A liquid cleanser or soap is needed, moisturizer, and a sunscreen to protect you during the day, while at night you cleanse your skin and then you use your actives for targeted skin issues, seal with a moisturizer, and then you go to bed. Having multiple steps in your skincare routine can actually cause more harm than good. Remember, it's quality over quantity, ladies, and consistency over complexity. None of these things are complicated, but together they create a kind of stability in your body. And when your body feels stable, everything else feels a little easier. So instead of trying to do everything at once, start with what actually supports you. We'll keep having conversations like this, simple, honest, and actually helpful. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you learned something, subscribe to my channel. Like and share my content, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, love yourselves. Bye bye.